Moses, Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he could turn upfield. No gain, second down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
On second down, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as we noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes it down to 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's on. It's on now. Mike Davis.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. 4th down.
You know you wanted to be a cop. I mean, how did you choose that? When you were little, did you think about it at all?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception.
Can't keep throwing interceptions, champ.
That's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession.
Every tip pass, they fucking pick that shit up.
To start the second half, they line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Grant.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Sir.
Defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. You placed it there. You saw the end result.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
John Simon in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
CID out of Pikesville. They were Troy Wiggins. Pay no attention to the man, because he's like 90-95% pure bullshit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Murray. He sets up the screen to Jones. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
I'm heard of Barksdale, but I put the name into Dex, and the computer has Avon Barksdale in it as an active Baltimore City target. So I go down to City Narcotics in Johnson. He sends me down here to see y'all. So what's the name of your fish?
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, you Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They will run with Grant. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We already got Weebay
This is Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Bumps? Got me coming across town in the middle of a
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
I don't know. I need place my own. It's a bed. It's sheets. It's cold. I definitely need
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Yeah, we should get roll up. Get your blunt.
The Browns drive about to get started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things
Like I can fucking go. Oh, shawty, what the fuck going on? Where's my plays at? Just adding them. Shit crazy. Where they at? Here we go. Let's see what's cracking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What am I going to do to clean the floor? Did you think about that?
Throwing now is Murray.
What the fuck?
For the 3rd time.
Can't keep throwing picks to this sorry ass nigga, man. He knows every fucking play I'm doing.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take his feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him a couple on the carry.
Keep running the ball, champion.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We are not going to buy him with a plan. These people do not touch the drugs. They don't need the drugs. The wire is what gives us spontaneity.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Carl Nassib. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Here's what we do.
On 3rd and long, it's
Time
Garoppolo.
and again to make these cases.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as he brings up 4th down.
Here. Why does he keep fucking trying, man?
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Is a turnover on down.
Keep running the ball, champ.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now. It's
Oh my God, I can't do shit out here, man.
Give him a yard.
Fuck with your boy.
I think you mentioned in the
These
opening
fucking
drive
plays,
that
man.
these
These
guys
plays
to
fucking
protect the young QB actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner.
You know,
I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to.
I have no fucking
but I think
scheme,
we'll see
bro.
more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down inside the 45 before
I ain't
he
trusting
niggas. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new 7
Oh my
downs.
God, this shit here. I gotta find a place.
I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially the 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from early in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. That catch good for only
3 picks already?
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Stay free. Listen up, people. We've got $30,000 in bond money, courtesy of our friends over at EPA. But the thing is, they can't have that money walking. Definitely not. So Kima will be
a reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Bust on Savino Bratton is less cooperative than bust from someone higher up on the food chain. If you can get Savino talking about
3rd down, Murray. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Careful. That's my career you're holding. You guys hear it?
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Man, this is some bullshit. Nothing out here,
And a
bro.
return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Shit is glitching. Fuck,
If you're a
man.
lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of
Hey,
defense. And we
I
have
got
had
no
plenty of
play.
that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
A pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 13 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the football.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd and short. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It's good in Washington.
Got the baddest luck ever, man. What do I do to anybody, bro? Can't run a car. Can't play the game. Shit retarded, man.
The kickoff team on the field
Can't
now.
buy a car.
Send this one away.
Don't do shit in my nigga.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is 74 and take it.
I want to be good at something. Oh well, man. Fuck life, bro. Fuck it, bro. I just did not care. Crazy. Don't fuck with this camera. I can't do shit. No type of praise.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get
He drops
into
the ball.
the game.
Come on, man. This is gotta be fucking
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second
fucking
half.
suck, man.
Managing risk
Fucking garbage
is a big
ass
decision
nigga.
here.
Fucking suck at everything you do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I make it roll north side of the board.
Throwing again. Murray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. First down, Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray able to hit his target Lamb.
Damn, I just do this dumbass shit.
Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Kyler Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot of the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Glenn Delpit. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This is Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From the gun on third down, Murray forced out to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41.
Fuck me, bro.
Into the 46-yard line.
Fuck. Y'all niggas gotta tighten up, bro.
They
keep fucking doing this shit.
The psyche of a young quarterback.
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got guys who are fast, and he has a great advantage.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That was good.
Fuck, man.
Well, you certainly have to give
Gotta stop playing this shit, man.
they're playing this game now.
Shit bad for my health.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he pushes forward and comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Yes. David Montgomery, his first touchdown of the new season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14.
My cornerback sorry as fuck. Why is he playing like this? Oh. Need a miracle, bro. All facets of life. Come on, kick the ball
kickoff
out.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Demir Bird returning it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Plays ain't working for this is what the coaches thinks I should run in this situation. Fucking getting my ass beat, bro. Nothing works.
Ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
get a fucking break to save my life. Y'all make some plays for your boy, man.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 31, Murray steps away to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot.
I can't do shit on this game, man. I'm about to just retire this shit,
the quarterback hemmed in this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's complete. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum.
Dunk this shit, man. This nigga dropped the ball, bro. He dropped the ball.
Pressure towards the quarterback.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game season. He dropped the ball. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 28 more yards. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Mike Davis. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there.
You gotta be kidding me, bro. Get done up by that shit there, bro.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First down, Washington.
Here we go. They run. Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right?
Moving that bitch
Stand
on,
up
bro.
and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a give, right side. Grant. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 23. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to Grant, and he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 32. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Now the Browns will use the first of the 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The defense
Fuck this shit.
The offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
27. Browns 12.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. He'll fire deep downfield for
what the fuck, bro?
that should do it. Picked off by Jason.
Oh my God, man, this nigga just throws where he wants to throw.
Their own 48-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Play action. Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he'd stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. 30, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And it's good, so that will get them back within one score.
Browns 19.
Oh, shit.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. On first down, Grant. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes this Washington 34. Browns 19.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw again on second down, Murray. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On third down, Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Murray sets to throw on fourth, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Garoppolo looking to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For George Kittle, incomplete. Covered by Jason McCourty.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Grant. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. I took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that,
fucking 8 picks again,
and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Washington, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me anything, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs from. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been